Hello Aquarius, what is up? Welcome to FlavoredVivid. For those of you guys new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and we close it out with spirit guide messages. Now, with all that said, we're going to start from square one here. You got the Page of Wands in the reverse, which is showing me that your energy is a little bit scattered, but you're getting clarity on it, okay? I feel like there's a lot of self-awareness. You got self-awareness, inner truth here, and your purpose is to be heart-centered. This is where it's like you're creating, it's not about boundaries with other people. Hello, welcome, welcome. It's about boundaries within yourself. It's like, okay, I have the self-discipline, right? You're setting boundaries. Like, okay, once I accomplish this, I can have that. It's like once I go to the gym, then I can go ahead and, I can afford to eat a Kit Kat, whatever. I mean, that's probably a really dumb excuse. That's, an example of what I'm getting here, right? It's having that discipline and those boundaries within yourself to not disrespect yourself, to align to all of your success, okay? You do have success coming in. I feel like you need to not take things so seriously either. Like there needs to be room for fun and creative play, tapping into that inner child a lot more. But I do feel like they're showing me a swing set actually, and like you sitting on a swing back and forth, which is also showing me extremes, like one extreme to the other. And that's where it's like it needs to loosen up a little bit. Like just have some fun here. Allow yourself joy. Allow yourself this success, okay? By tapping into the wisdom of the heart, and then your purpose is to be heart-centered, it's allowing you to navigate everything to attain the idea of success here. It's allowing you to choose the right direction and actively overcome whatever difficulties. Now, choosing the right direction, we have shift cuts right behind this. So this might be like letting go of one area of your life to create room for another that you're trying to manifest and come in. Interesting. There's something going on here. This isn't the ring finger exactly, but it is like on my opposite hand. But this keeps turning. Whenever there's something, there could be something about proposal or marriage. Also, just throwing that out there, you do have somebody who absolutely is in love with you, okay? We have magnetism, like they're so magnetized towards you. Anything, like they'll do anything for you is what I'm getting here, okay? But there could be a proposal coming in, so that's going to be really exciting. I know it's the holidays. A lot of people tend to propose around the holidays. Anyways, sidetracked there, but my ring just kept falling here. Now, this ring actually has ashes from my mom in it. And so there could be a passed on loved one, specifically, could be a mother figure for some of you guys that is looking over you right now or protecting you, okay, during this time as well. Could be protecting a child, or there could be something here going on with a child, okay? I definitely see you being really busy though coming up soon, so make sure that your energy is in the right place to receive, because it's like you're gonna have a lot of like friends, family, etc. reaching out to you. Your phone is going to be like lighting up, all the emails, the text messages, the DMs, etc. It's going to be coming through, and there's going to be a lot of communication that's coming through, which is interesting because it is a Mercury retrograde. We are in retrograde. But yeah, I see you really tapping in though to your inner truth. You have this like inner knowing, and you're really penetrating any illusion, even if it was like a self-imposed illusion. Like you're penetrating it, you're seeing the truth, you're gaining that clarity here, you're tapping into your higher self, and you're questioning your patterns and routines. So title of your reading goes back to it. I do my readings live for those of you guys that don't watch live. And I title my readings before hand, but changing your routine is going to lead to success. Okay, so whatever changes that you're making, whether you're being more disciplined, setting those boundaries and goals within yourself and reaching them and not moving forward without reaching them, right? Perhaps you have ADHD. I have ADHD as well. So I'm extremely particular in starting something and not walking away from it until I am completely finished, or else I just won't finish it. I just won't. It's just how it is, okay? My wife is the same way. It drives me insane, but she's getting better with that. I've started, like, she'll pick up something here and then she'll be like, oh yeah, I need to do this for the cats or whatever, and she'll set it down random place and then go start doing the cats here, and I'm just like, there's a trail. I can always follow her trail trail and find her around the house. So something, she's not an Aquarius though, but still, I'm just sharing that, personal experience there. I know what that's like, and one thing at a time. Now, for others of you guys, you could just have a lot on your plate, okay? Or a lot of different goals and things that you're trying to work towards here. You're on this like mission is what I'm hearing, okay? And so again, that follow through is really going to be helpful for you during this time. Let's go ahead and shuffle live and see what we have got. Ooh, the clinging. Interesting. I picked up the entire deck and the clinging was left here. So again, this is about illumination, like enlightenment, this all-consuming passion. So it's like having the passion to attain your idea of success, being excited about it because you know that it's coming in. So just embody that excitement now of like, yes, it's coming in, it's yours. Message, please. Message for Aquarius. What do they need to know during this time? It flipped back, so we're not going to take a message. Thank you. Revolution. Yes, baby. Off with their heads. Okay. No, revolution is a transformation here. It's these radical changes. It's you giving up the old to make way for the new life. It's a quantum leap into the reality that you actually desire here. So you're going through like a bit of a phoenix rising, as you can kind of see in this card. It's like a phoenix rising energy. Very beautiful. But you are creating a revolution and it's going to impact every area of your life, okay? But it's through these radical changes that you are making. It's through giving things up that just aren't working and finding more balance within your reality to make way for the new reality that you actually want to align to. All right, messages, please. General messages for Aquarius. What do they need to know? Okay, you've got the rhinoceros. And you've got the book card. And you've got the nail card. Umbrella. Beautiful. Okay, great energy. So you're definitely stepping into your power. The umbrella card talks about protection, prestige, power, prosperity. Some of you guys, it's a need for protection. Somebody here needs to protect their femininity. Okay, your feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're male, you still have feminine energy within you, the feminine energy is the kindling to the fire. Okay, it's the idea that we nurture. So for some of you guys, it could be an idea that you are very protective of, right? I do see some painful but truthful communication that's going to come in, but I do see you. Let's actually clarify that, okay? There's some facts coming through, though. Somebody here might need to get some more info about a situation before acting on it. Things may not be what they seem, okay? Let's start pulling cards here. I want to start pulling cards here. But I do see luck and hope. I see, if you're feeling like moody and your moods were just kind of like all over the place, I also see them stabilizing. Something about rhinoceros here, which is success and wealth. That's what it is. 3 of Pentacles. Your success and wealth is definitely going to come from community, relying on others right now. Now, it could be you working with multiple people towards a specific goal, right? And that's where that's going to come in. Yeah, the Star card in the reverse. I feel like there's a lot of people that want to see you in your power, and maybe the common goal could just, be like a good advice that they're giving you or something like that. With the Star card in the reverse, Aquarius, this is you. And so it's like things were a little bit wonky or out of balance with you, and so taking the advice, taking the help from other people is going to better you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, 8 of Wands in the reverse. Jesus. Okay, so you were like hitting a brick wall here. It's like you were trying to force and instead of release and let flow. And there's something here about community that's going to really let things flow for you. Good friendships, good coworkers, or working with others towards a mutual goal, and a goal that you want to attain. Tell me, so yes, okay. There's something here that you are learning, something brand new that you're learning, okay? With the book card, with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, I definitely see that you do not know enough about something yet. The 8 of Pentacles in the reverse is like a student. It's like, being a freshman in like high school, right? That's the the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. The teacher, I guess college, you know, your first year of college, right? And then the teacher is the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. It's the master, okay? Somebody who's very detail oriented. They know everything. So you're learning something that's brand new here, okay? And there's a lot more information that you are not seeing. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, this is something brand new, okay? So getting certain books, looking things up, you know, really knowing the ins and outs before making any decision is going to be a key factor to your success right now. Tell me about this. The Page of Cups. I do see that you're very excited or inspired by it, but, you know, the Fool card in the reverse, there's a bit of like, you know, don't jump before you're ready. You know, there's, yeah, don't jump before you're ready. Don't jump before you know everything. So for example, let's say that you're starting a garden, right? And you're just randomly planting vegetables next to each other. There's certain vegetables that don't go next to each other, okay? Because if you put a watermelon and a cucumber next to each other, you're going to get one of those cucumber watermelon hybrid things, okay? Because they're going to breed together. You want to put pollinators together and, you know, things that are going to keep other bugs and pests out of your crop and stuff like that. And so there's a lot to research there. It's not just like, oh, I'm going to start a garden and like seeds for you, seeds for this. You know, there's a lot to know, and all of them require different levels of dirt or mixtures of sand and fertilization and things like that. So it's getting all of the facts together before acting on something, okay? Before actively doing something. That way you don't hit an obstacle, you don't fail in what you're trying to succeed in, okay? You want to make sure everything's working out in your favor. Tell me about the Nail card, okay? So I do see you building. There's something here that's not solid though, and it needs a little more securing, okay? Tell me about this. The Tower card in the reverse. That makes sense that it's not solid. Okay, good call there, Carissa. And the Six of Swords. Okay. This is what movement, all right, or moving past something, thinking that you're ready, like rushing a process and it's not ready. The Eight of Cups here. You could be trying to move, for example, right? Maybe you're building a home or your dream home or something like that. And Spirit's saying like, no, your home's not ready. It's not done. You need to get that double checked. You can get another inspection. Okay. There could be like foundational issues, or there's something here. That Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's not supported. There's a divine delay for a reason. Tell me about this. What needs more securing? Exactly. Seven of Wands. You need to protect yourself. There's something here that you need to cautiously move into. The Knight of Cups. It's like just an excitement, and you're moving based on excitement, and there needs to be grounding. There's not grounding. See, even with this, he's above this, but there's a shark in the water down there. You know, one mistake and he's in the water. Yeah, and reverse, loss of money, loss of finances. And the Two of Pentacles. You need more balance. Wait on something. I would not just impulsively act. I would definitely make grounded decisions when you know all of the facts here, because that's what's going to guarantee your success. But moving too quickly is going to be like guaranteed learning lessons. Okay, Judgment card and the Nine of Cups. I'd rather you be happy, so just slow down. Yeah, Justice card in the reverse. Slow down, especially if you're signing a contract. Maybe you're trying to like buy a you know, car or something like that, okay, or move into a new apartment, you know, whatever it is, right? The Justice card in the reverse is just, it's not good right now. There's something hidden here that needs more securing first before you take action upon it, okay? Tell me about the Umbrella card. Tell me about the Umbrella card. Protection, prosperity, right? We do have the Fool card in the reverse. Okay. Nice. I don't know what that was, but I'm pretty sure my cat's just knocked something over. So as soon as I'm talking about protection, be careful about things being knocked over. Careful about things falling into places that are hard to pick up the pieces from. The Fool card in the reverse, he doesn't look where he's going. Fucking literally. He doesn't look where he's going. Okay, well, it's a she in this card. Doesn't matter. I just say he because it's, you know, whatever. Two of Swords here. Not seeing things clearly. Okay. You... The Hermit card. You got to go within. That is that self-awareness. That is your purpose being heart-centered. Like, take a step inward right now. Ace of Swords in the reverse. You're not seeing something clearly. You're trying to make decisions without having all the facts. All right, there's some wisdom that the divine is trying to give to you here, and it's to protect like a relationship, a dynamic, your success. All right, there's a lot of smoke in the air. Okay, smoke and mirrors. I'm hearing smoke and mirrors. Yep, the Sun card. You got to wait for the smoke to clear. You got to get more clarity first, and then the success comes in. I'm not saying that the success isn't here. I'm just warning. There's a little bit of delay of what your success looks like, because you need more information. That's it. That's this entire spread. Okay, protect yourself by not impulsively jumping into something or thinking that it's going to happen today, tomorrow, or right away, and instead plan things out. You know, I'm hearing 6 to 9 months. Okay, so plan things out here for you. Yeah, as I say 6, we have the Lovers card, which is card number 6 in tarot. So 6 months, 6 weeks, something of that sort. Okay. Yeah, plan something out. All right, babies, it looks good. It's not anything bad. It's just a little bit of like, hey, the success is destined for you, so don't like try to rush it. All right, bees. Yeah, I definitely see you're hardworking. Okay, there's a sweet situation. I definitely see you being very well respected as well. Okay, bees can be significant. You could be seeing a lot of bees right now. Pollinate. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you need to pollinate your endeavors. Okay, pollinate your endeavors. Fertilize your endeavors. Makes sense why I was talking about like gardening too. All right, messages for career and finances. What do we have here for Aquarius, please? Career and finances. We have limitations. Getting in your own way. Okay. We have mind power. And guardian angel. Baby, I'm telling you, you have so much protection around you. They're really trying to guide you right now, and I feel like you're like, wait, I want this, you know, and there's no grounding. It's like, listen to what the universe is trying to show you here. There's a need for some alchemy right now. There's a need for you to transform your energy. Okay, I do see a little bit of small increases financially, but it's really just about gaining valuable info and honestly assessing what you are working towards. Okay, some of you guys are going to get a fresh start financially. Others of you guys, it's just like steady building towards a goal of yours, especially if you're building like a career, steady work. For those of you guys that, you know, you've got your security here 9 to 5, I definitely see you doing just that, focusing on that right now. Okay, I see you guys overcoming some sort of like fear and doubt, some sort of self-imposed limitation. So let go of worries. We do have the King of Wands in the reverse, so non-action I'm hearing. So you kind of get in your head a lot, and then you don't take action towards, you don't take leadership of the issue. Yeah, the Moon card and the Tower card, and it's like creating your reality, you know, your worst case scenario. Like 10 years ago, before I ever started my YouTube channel, or even I started on Facebook first. I was just like, no, nobody can know that I'm a tarot reader, that I'm into this stuff, because they're gonna call me a devil worshiper. They're gonna call me this. They're gonna call me that. And guess what? They did. And then when I did, I was just like, but none of that's fucking true. So it didn't hurt me as much as I thought that it would. It's like we give our power away to things that don't actually work. Hello, this is Soul. Hi, sweet Soul. Do you want to come say hi? She's got her sweater on because it's like 60 degrees outside, and that's freezing for us down here in the tropics. We're not used to cold, huh? No, we're not. Yeah, she was shivering this morning. Okay, baby girl. I gotta work though. Thank you for your love. Appreciate you. All right. we have mind power, okay? Use your intelligence, analyze data, make logical decisions, think rationally, mindfully here. Lead with your mind, lead with your heart, okay? A balance of your mind and your heart. The Hangman, I see you overcoming things like, yeah, Seven of Pentacles here, standing in your power, taking control of what you can and eliminating what you cannot, all right? With the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, you're not trying to waste your time, you know, putting yourself in analysis paralysis or anything like that. You're like, okay, this is what I want. How do I get there logically, practically? Like, what are the practical steps forward? Okay. And I see you being very successful with it again with the Emperor card. Some of you guys are like bosses at work, or you run your own business. Okay. And you're trying to come up with like your next steps forward with your business. Tell me about Guardian Angel here. There's a higher power that is trying to protect you though from difficulties and misfortune. So trust your guardian angels. Yep, Two of Swords in the reverse here. I feel like you're receiving the messages. You could have even received it during this video. So listen, okay? Listen, Linda. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. Because they're trying to protect you from failure. It's exactly what I just said. So you're receiving divine guidance so that you don't fuck something up, okay? Because success is guaranteed here, but you've got to stay balanced before taking a step forward here. There's something about being neutral. Ace of Wands, there are new beginnings coming in, but you can't rush these new beginnings. You can't rush this fresh start. Ace of Swords here. So this is where we're being honest with ourselves, you know, right? Page of Swords. We're really looking at everything and we're like, oh, you know what? I missed that. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yikes, that would have been super bad. You know, it's like I live in you know, Houston right now, right? And let's say that I'm looking for like a place to live. Half of the places out here are on floodplains, okay? I'm not gonna live anywhere on a floodplain, like absolutely not. Not with how much it rains on here, not with how we get hurricanes and stuff like that. Like it could be like little details like that, or it's like, oh, I want to start, you know, I want to start driving this vehicle. So you go out to buy a new vehicle, right? And then the vehicle ends up being a lemon. And just because you didn't get a second opinion on it, or there's a bunch of recalls on that specific model, make, and year, you know, things of that sort here. Or it doesn't have good safety things. And it's like you've got 12 children and you as many school bus, you know, like there's just something here that you got to look into the details before moving forward, and your angels just keep warning you. That's what it is. So bring logic and your heart into it. Like keep manifesting it, but know when it's ready and when it's not. Yep, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And right now it is not ready for you. Okay, you do not have all the information that you think that you have. Four of Pentacles, you're meant to hold back. Okay, you are meant to hold back here. Wait, but know that the success is yours. That's it. Wait, but know that the success is yours. I know people don't want to hear that, but everything has its season, my loves. Everything has its season. Okay. Yeah, growth and expansion. Your season right now is on growth and expansion, all right? Or you can go ahead and move forward and invest recklessly. It's your choice, your life, all right? I'm not one to lead people astray, though. That's not my MO. Okay. Let's go ahead and move forward. We have love, matters of the heart, please, for Aquarius. Matters of the heart. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Spirits wanted me to point out that when you're in the middle of a transformation and you're trying to like rush the process, you're going to come out deformed. Okay? So, like, if you're a caterpillar, right? You might only have one wing, or you might have no wings, and you come out a bigger caterpillar, and you don't have another opportunity for this metamorphosis that you're undergoing, right? You know, so trust the process. When you're in a cocoon, you're in a cocoon. You can't really do anything about it, okay? Trust that process. We do have manifestation, so you could be manifesting big time right now, and I definitely have seen it this entire reading. Your thoughts become things. Be mindful of your thoughts. Have some patience. Yeah, have some patience. Right now, it's not about being super fast, okay? It's about slow and steady was going to win the race. You also have acceptance, okay? And we have overcoming obstacles. There we go. And then a new opportunity is behind that, but it's in the reverse. All right. Tell me about this, please, for love life. Thank you. We got baggage and intense connection. Okay. Tell me about patience. You have the real deal. And missed opportunity on top of acceptance. Okay. Overall energy, you have guilty conscious. All right. Well, here's the deal. You and another person here are going to have an opportunity to overcome an obstacle together. Okay. Now, you can also miss this opportunity. There could be regret. You know, there could be somebody runs or they self-sabotage, right? That's a way that we can miss opportunities. But communication is going to be imperative right now. And I do feel like there are some weird communication errors going on in your connection. I do feel like you have an intense connection with somebody who is the real deal. So I wouldn't go screwing this up, okay? Not that you are, I'm just saying, or the other person, cross-watcher, whoever the heck, right? Somebody here has a guilty conscience though because they're an overthinker and they like create all these stories and scenarios within their head. And they make, you know, a mountain out of a molehill. And I think that, you know, it's getting in the way of the relationship right now. But what they're doing is they've actually brought their baggage into the connection. Okay? They brought their baggage into the connection. Instead of like leaving the baggage behind, working through things honestly, I just heard honestly. They're hanging on to the past here, and it's going to impact the connection, the relationship. Now, this could have also been past things between you and this individual, right? And so then that's resentment. The baggage is like resentment, where it's like, well, you did this in the past, and then you can't let it go, right? You continue bringing it up. Every single argument comes up. The slightest, you know, mishap comes up, and then somebody's bringing this up, okay? So patience and the real deal. Tell me about this. We have the World card, okay? Somebody's very patient with you. You can be very patient with them, vice versa. The Star card here, yeah, I see that. In the Two of Cups, you're in a very healthy connection. You're in a good connection. It's important to be patient with each other, to move slowly together. The Seven of Cups here. Now, in psychology, we always tell people not to move extremely fast in relationships and connections, right? Because then you go through this like honeymoon phase and you experience everything with like in the first 6 months and it's just like a whirlwind, right? And you're just obsessed with each other's energy. And then you also, just like with any honeymoon phase, it burns out. Okay, it burns out and then life gets fucking real. And it's like fast tracking that. It's like kids that want to grow up and then they grow up and they're like, oh my God, reality sucks. I have to get a job. I have to pay bills. Like I have to go to the doctor. Insurance sucks. It's that. Okay, you don't want to fast track these things. So there's a need to move slow. But there's somebody here who's living in their head. Okay, they're kind of in a little bit of fantasy, delulu, and that's okay. The Nine of Swords. Tell me about this. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, but this is the person who's moving fast, okay? It could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Four of Swords. Somebody's being guided to take a step back and chill. Like, literally, take a step back, get heart-centered, recalibrate your energy. There's a need for almost, like, non-action. Like, yes, action, but you know what? I don't know how to explain this. How do I explain this? Thank you. They're taking action, but they're taking action in all the wrong areas because they're trying to fast track something. Somebody's trying to fast track something. Tell me about missed opportunity. That's where they're going to learn, have a missed opportunity by trying to fast track. So this whole reading is about slowing the fuck down. Yep, Ten of Wands in the reverse. To avoid future hardships, Nine of Wands. King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a need to accept the past and current situations and learn how to work through things gracefully, practically. With the King of Pentacles in the reverse, it's a very selfish energy, and selfish in a different way of like, it's like the blueberry girl from, oh my gosh, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, okay, where she's like, I want it now, you know, and that's just not how reality works, right? So it's like somebody could be a little bit stubborn in their energy, instead of just like accepting and being patient and being grounded. They're not grounded here. Somebody's like up here and they need to be brought down a little bit, okay? Tell me about overcoming obstacles. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, you guys are a perfect pair. But it's like you're distorting each other's energy. You're distracting each other. The Chariot card in the reverse. Okay. there's a need to slow down. The chariot card in the reverse is a stopped car. Okay, the car is off. There's no keys in. Well, I don't think cars have keys in the engine anymore. They're all like push to start, right? But or do cars have keys? I don't fucking know. I don't know. My cars for years haven't had keys, so I don't know. Classic cars, whatever. Who cares, Carissa? Stop focusing on the damn keys. Ugh. This is making me ungrounded. I'm like, oh, the keys? Oh, the clouds. Wow, a bird. Oh my god, a squirrel. Did you see that? Oh, he's riding with a skateboard and a dog. Like, yours does? Okay, thank you for confirming. Like, I don't know if, like, I know that there's, yeah, I don't know if all new cars are like that. I don't know. But, okay, the chariot, I know that sounds stupid. Cars are not my thing, okay? I am allowed to be ignorant in certain ways because cars are not my deal. I can't change oil. I can't change a fucking tire. I just press the button on my roof. I don't know, okay? It's not my area of expertise, so I'm not claiming to be a car person at all. I don't know a single thing about cars except for that they take me from A to B and back to A, okay? All right. Overcoming obstacles, though. So the thing is there's going to be delays to ground this energy because it's like there's a bit of enmeshment where one person's rushing and the other person feels the need to fulfill that rush. So they're trying to fulfill it, which is distorting their energy, their path, and what they're meant to accomplish and what you're meant to accomplish. So both of you guys need to individually get back on the feet together. Hold each other accountable. Tell me about this. Yep. 4 wands, okay? That is creating that structure. The Death card here and the 10 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, the Tower card, because you're trying to avoid some sort of like tower moment in the future. You're trying to avoid missing opportunities that are meant for each individual soul. The King of Cups here. So there's that, yeah. You can trust yourself though. Trust this experience. Trust that, you know, everybody's meant to have certain things. All right, or experience certain things. Yeah. All right. Anything else here? Let me just pull these cards up. Oh, what was guilty conscious? What is that about? So anybody done something in the past or like they're feeling guilty for like distorting the energy or being too much, I'm hearing being too much. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. So they're going to pull back a little bit, all right? But only because they need to. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, they need to balance out their energy a little bit more. Okay, Ace of Cups and get back into their heart center. Did I already clarify that? I feel like I said that already. 2 of Swords in the reverse. But once they do, things are going to be good. Again, it's just somebody here taking accountability is what I'm really seeing. Anything else? Obsession. Your partner, you guys are obsessed with each other, okay? But focusing too much on one situation, then the need to take a step back. Yeah, so there's like healthy obsession of like, all I see is my partner. And then there's unhealthy obsession of like, you know, trying to force things. All right, you are with a soulmate though, whoever this is. That's what I felt like. There's nothing wrong with like your guys' relationship here. It's just the energy is scattered. It's messy. It's like a messy room. Okay, pay attention to your dreams right now. You guys are both learning lessons. Long-term commitment. Yeah, and you guys will be together for the long term. We love to see it here. Okay, moving forward. You will be successful. Bottom of the deck. Again, because you're heeding the warnings that your guides are giving you. That's what's going to bring in that success. You're changing your routine. You're changing the way that you're moving and navigating through life. And that is going to bring you the success that you want. Okay. We are pulling strings in your favor. Yes, the divine is working through you and with you. And pay attention. Did I not just say that? Pay attention to your dreams. Literally came out here. Bottom of the deck, we have new lovers coming. My singles that are not dealing with lovers right now. You got new love on the way. Okay. Savor it, I just heard. So maybe the connection part was still the same words, like you don't want to rush, right? Moving together within 30 days of knowing each other, whatever. Yeah, stay out of judgment, ego check. Honestly, I have no room to talk about any of that though. I think my wife and I moved in together after 3 months. So, and then we actually moved to a whole different country. So I'm just saying, but your path is not my path, okay? So I don't know. Listen to your fucking guy. It's not my it's not my business. All right. Anyways, harness your full potential is your overall energy. Babies, that's what I've got for you guys. I love you so much. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Don't forget to like this reading here. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Or not.